Well, let's see what this looks like. Whoops. It got big. I was worried about that happening. It seems to look at overrides the scale. Ah! There we go. It's like a game of Tetris, except it's not very fun. I see a layer and I want to paint it black. Selection. I trashed the layer, which I don't think that's a necessary step. Then you move your mouse around there, and then you click on the arrow button, and then you click on that, and then you get the move thing. Okay. Actually, now I did get something. I've got something, but it won't let me actually move it because it's complaining about it being in a non-vector layer. Can I move it with this? No! Why? Oh well. I know, I can only use it in vector layers. I'm supposed to be, this is vector selection. If I actually select a vector layer? No, if I have it in the vector layer, I can only select the vector objects. I can't even select the selection. If I have it in this layer, I can select the selection, but if I try to move it, it complains that it only works in vector layers. I agree, Train. That's ridiculous. Well, I guess we'll just do vectors. It's interesting that it's always lerping toward the camera. That's not a bad thing, but it's not what I expected. I expected it to twist on that axis, but that's fine. Actually works out pretty well, because then you always see the front of the enemy. Enemies. Enemies? Enemies. That thing. Ooh. That looks wild. Has not updated to the latest UVs, but that, it kind of looks like a skull with like lines coming out of it. Inadvertent design. Wait, did that become more intense? Oh wow, that's... That's quite the illusion there. When I drag it down, it looks like the red becomes more intense. When I drag it up, it looks like it becomes less intense. Oh, brains. You so silly. Goji ga go geese? Or is it gogi ga go geese? Gogi ga go geese? Thank you for the follow. Gogi ga go geese. Okay. Well, the character disappears on stairs. That's pretty much what we wanted, right? It's a superpower. I am invisible on stairs. Poof. Poof. But only when I'm stepping up them. Poof. Poof. Okay. Well, that's a little bit incorrect. If we did not hit something, then crouching equals false. And I'm sure everything will just work on the first try. Right? Because that's how programming works. It worked. On the first try. What? When does that happen? When does that happen? Should I just like quit? Am I done? Have I reached the apex of game development here? Yeah, clearly something's got to be wrong here. You sleep with your laptop and wake up programming? And I wake up programming. It's a Codeplay song. This is your first time using Twitch and your dad let you follow one person and you followed me? Oh, thank you. Hopefully you're not regretting that decision now. At least you're budgeting things. I'm not just wildly spending money with
I said, hey, thanks for the sub.
Just mid-sentence. Mid-sentence. You're just like, nope. Well, thank you for gifting that sub. I don't know which one's connected and which one's not. Guess there's one way to tell. Okay. So that's the difference there. You know what? I actually kind of like that. With them all kind of dipped. I just have to fix the other stuff to match it. Maybe bring the scale down a little bit. So it's just that. Alright, so that dock looks a lot more warped and distorted now, which is kind of cool. Going to instantly regret this. Does this work? Oh man. Oh boy. Just another thing to make people go, what? On this stream. Let's yellow it first. Save this as spike hair test. Oh, I need to go out of edit mode. It just looks like a Stegosaurus now. It's the best edit of the character I've made yet. This hair looks so ridiculous. But at least when it flips upside down, it's not like the normals aren't going every which way, or the local up vectors aren't going every which way. It just looks so suggestive. Dong. Okay. It is very stiff. Just very happy hair. It does. It just, oh my goodness. Can you pet the dog exactly?
So these clips were from May of 2019, but fortunately I've just put out a new Fist of the Forgotten demo so you can check out what the game looks like in its current state. It has a new cutscene and a lot of little polish tweaks and quality of life improvements based on feedback. The in-game feedback tool is really helpful because you can just make a quick note whenever you see something, and it'll include where you are in the level, so don't hold back if you see something that looks incomplete or broken. Also, you can opt in to send analytics. This helps keep track of where players might be getting stuck or frustrated, where they're dying a lot, so I'd really appreciate it if you enabled this while trying out the demo, especially if this is the first time you're playing. I appreciate any feedback you have, and I also appreciate my patrons. I've been working on Fist of the Forgotten for so long, especially combined with other projects, so thanks for giving me a bit of runway before I have to go get another job or something, because I really don't want to rush out some incomplete games. That's it for this week.